over there. Sorry I've not been on for a while. As you know, my mum hadn't been well, and at the weekend she passed away, so that's why we've not been here doing this. So today I decided I've got to get my head back in the game, not just vlogging, obviously, but get my head onto other things and, you know, try and carry on, really. If everybody who's lost somebody knows that it just, even if you're waiting for it, and to be fair, I was praying for Mum's release because nobody wants to see anyone, you know, in pain or anything. And once that happens, you do get first that sense of, oh, yes, you know, thank you, Lord. And then you get to realise the impact of that. So we're all still a little bit, even though we were ready, we're a little bit stunned, as you can well imagine. So it's been a mixed bag, because I had a look the other day at my subscriptions, and as you know, I was set a challenge to hit 150 by Christmas, and I did 151 now. So thank you, new subscribers. Hopefully normal service will be resumed soon. And as you know, before all of this, we took a wall out. Well, you can imagine what my house looks like now, because nothing gets done, does it, when you've got this kind of thing going on. So yeah, Steve and I are trying to push on as much as we can. We've got lovely family and friends, and you know, people have sent condolences and stuff, and it's really nice, but we've really got to you know, pull up my big girl pants and get on with things for a bit. It's the only way to do it, isn't it? Right, so yeah, I got me 151 subscribers, so thank you. And thanks to Mark from Boatheads on Tour. He sent over some coffees from him and Diane. So thank you very much. Did buy me a coffee thing, which is in my link. So yeah, that were really, really kind. We were going to go to the Goose Fair with them at the weekend, but you know, obviously that weren't happening. Looking forward to meeting up with them again soon. If you don't know the Boatheads on Tour channel, get over, show them some love, go and have a look. They're really genuine, lovely people, and Steve and I just love being in the company. They're just nice. They're just nice folk. So yeah, hopefully, you know, it won't be too much longer before we get sort of back to where we need to be a bit. I think, you know, obviously things are going to take time. Of course they are. So yeah, I thought this morning then, I'll have to put a light on in here. Now bear with, we've only had this room done for about 2 years. We still don't know what light switch to press to make the lights come on. Oh, there you go. We've got 3 because we've got in this, in the lantern up there, there's a light in there as well. It doesn't show up too well in the day because it's a daylight, but it looks lovely at night. It gives a lovely subtle lighting in this area. Now in here we did have our dining table. That's now living in the kitchen. We had it in the kitchen before, and we decided we'll have an island or a peninsula. And we bought a cupboard to try out that theory before we went and committed to having one put in. And to be fair, it was an handbag dump. Everything, when anybody walked through the kitchen, whatever they got in their hand got dumped on there. So I thought, yeah. And we were thinking about, you know, shall we put the table back in there? Shall we get rid of that idea? It'll stop that happening so much. You know, obviously things will go on the table, but not like they did on that. It was always piled high with rubbish. Well, yeah. So it's like, right, yeah. And then, obviously with Mum passing, Mum had this beautiful table. It's not a table of any age, really. When she moved into a sheltered accommodation, she bought herself a small table. And it does amazing things you flip a leaf on it, but you have to turn it. We don't know. Me and my eldest daughter put a Christmas tree up every year. And every year this table has to be put to its biggest so the Christmas tree can stand on it and she can still have a meal at the other end. And every year we used to put this table up, and still now, I don't know how it happened. It's just a mystery to me. I have got not a clue on how we did that at all. There you go. So that's come in, and that's going to stand where the old table was in here. I'm going to have it along here. Excuse all the stuff and tut everywhere, but it's going to go along there. And I'm going to do my jigsaw puzzles on it. I do like to do a jigsaw in the evening. I sit in here with Steve sometimes if there's rubbish on TV. Yeah, about 4 nights out of 5. And I can sit in here and we could talk to one another, and he's bodying around with whatever blokes body around doing, you know. And I can have my jigsaw and we have a cup of tea, and it's just nice. And this is the warmest room in the house. So, you know, come winter months, we spend an awful lot of time in here. Why heat the whole place up when this one, you could turn it down a couple of degrees, and this room's really, really hot. Used to be a garage, had it converted, as you know, and the insulation in it is far better than we've got anywhere else in the place. Right, so let me just show you this, because I'm going to have to go and change a battery. Like I say, I've had my head out of the game for a while. But the wall, thus far, okay, so I've got to paint the ceiling up there. I've done some filling in up there. That comes down like that. Well, actually, Steve's bought some stuff for there. And I don't know whether to show you, probably glanced at it as I've gone past. But he's chose it himself, which I'm quite impressed with, because usually if you say to a bloke, you know, do your thing, they come back with what we think they're not going to do. That's a nice way of putting it, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, so he's chose that to go on the walls. He's cut it to where he needs it to be. That's going on the base so the TV can stand on there. The bottom bit, I've got to get something to decorate that up with, because that's the original from the wall. So I'll get on and do that. But yeah, I'm going to have to go and change this battery. So yeah, in a minute. Oh yeah, ooh, batteries, eh? I thought I'd got enough on to do this bit of a vlog, but not enough. Anyway, so yeah, as I'm saying, I'll turn around and then you can see it over the shoulder. This then is going to have that boarding on, which he really likes. It's a soundproof boarding. It goes really well with Steve's colour, because after where that is there, the old top of the garage, that piece at the top there, this bit, oh, sorry about that. Oh, dear, nearly dropped you. This bit is Steve's playroom, right? And when we had this installed, when I decided to have the garage made over, we thought it was going to be just a nice little hobby room that he could come in and he could play. He's got AM radio, he could play radio, he could, you know, play games on his PlayStation and all that bloke stuff that we don't want cluttering lounge up with. This was going to be his area. However, it happened in COVID. So once you're allowed builders, because remember builders were allowed back to work before anyone else. So we had some outside work done, and then we got the builders in to do this. And because it's on the side of the house, it was okay. We weren't, you know, interacting too much with them. It were grand. So they gave him this room, and then he quickly realised he was going to have to carry on working from home. So his home office became the thing. And for 2 years he worked in here. Now he goes into the office 2-3 days a week, and he still does 2 days in here every week. So it worked out really well. So yeah, that's his little home office, and that's where he does all that stuff. Everything is covered in such a lot of dust, but it's going to be. We took a wall out, and then obviously we're losing Mum. For us, the wheels came off a bit. We've got to get back right again, haven't we? So yeah, I shall bring it. I want to go and it's all done. That's what I want to do. You know where this is going, don't you? You know that's not going to be the way. But, oh dear. So anyway, today, that's why I look so glamorous. I've got my decorating kit on. In fact, these jogger bottoms are so old, the lining's split in the pocket, and I've just put my phone through it and had to fish it from the bottom of my leg back up. Oh yeah, we've all done it, haven't we? We've all done it. It's usually in a coat pocket, isn't it? And you've got change rattling around in lining. But anyway, phone this morning. So yeah, I'm going to get in here. I'm going to get things cleared as much as I can, and just really poodle about. I'll do as much as I can do. Like I say, my head's not really in it. I'm going to use that as my excuse today. Right. Yeah. I'll bring you back in a bit and you'll go, oh, wow, look how much she's done. She's amazing. Probably. Well, it's very many hours later. Oh, what a day. I ache in parts. I needed it. The house needs it. But you know, like when you're doing those little bits of jobs that are going to go on to make the job finished and look good. So a lot of filling today. And I've painted, I've given it one coat. The ceiling up here, look. Or, yeah, up there. Yeah. Above where the... that's it, that's a bit better view. Yeah, where the wall came down. Oh, but I was rooting around in cupboard, you know, like you do. You're looking for one thing and invariably you find something that you weren't looking for. I was looking because this glass cupboard here, IKEA, you know, you've seen them, yeah. But with the light inside of that, yeah, you can see it, that little round one. You can buy them, they go under cupboards in kitchen, well, wherever you want to put them really. So we got that, and Steve's got a table down there. You can't really see it, so I'm not going to try to show it here. But it's a coffee table made out of slick tyre, you know, like an F1 tyre, yeah? Because this is his man bit, so I thought, yeah, we're both F1 fans. So I bought him that, and it lit up. Now, it lit up with such a rubbish light that I swapped it over for one of those. So we'd got two running off the little gang thing. So we'd got the cupboard at one end of the sofa and his coffee table the other end of the sofa. Looked great. One switch, flick, marvellous illuminations. But we've moved them apart now because this is going to live here, this side of the room. Coffee table lives that side of the room. You following this, yeah? So we need to like power the coffee table. I know you can just go into IKEA and buy the packs, but I thought, I'm sure I've got one in drawer. Of course I hadn't. I thought I had. I'm wrong. I'm not well, yeah. So there I am, looking for one thing. Then I found another. I only found a pack of 2 more lights that obviously we bought, we were going to use and never have. So what I did with this, just bear with. Let me illuminate the world here. So the cupboard does that. Ta-da. Now, so does that. They're not stopping there. They're not going to be just plonked there and, you know, an extension cable and rubbish light. It's going to look nice. I'm going to stick them on the underside of that gap. It's where his PlayStation's going to live. And I'm going to stick them on the underside of that and decorate that. We've got a piece of wood to go in there. It's going to look marvellous when it's done. I know. So I've been doing them kind of jobs today. And it's all just got a bit... I know I've done a lot, but it doesn't look a lot. It's one of them. And then... Postie came. Oh, right, where am I? Yeah, Postie came. Now, I ordered these the other day, and the look on Steve's face were like, what the bloody hell have you bought them for? You know, like men do when we have these epiphanies. And it's a great idea. I thought he'd be more into it because he likes a torch. But I got, let me just sort you out, put you down. You're going to love it, you know. You're just going to think, what's she bought that for? Probably like he does. But anyway, I don't care. Let me see if I can get my tripod to work. It's all right having these handles that do marvellous things, isn't it? And then you stick me on the end of it. Brilliant. Right, this looks like a light bulb, but that screws in to the, yeah, it's rechargeable. So if you've got a lamp, say, that's not anywhere near a plug, but you want your lamp in, pop that inside as well. Remote control nonetheless. These were dirt cheap. Remote control nonetheless. Look at that. How good's that? And then, hang on. It does that light, does that light, does... Oh, I think I'll just press that one. Yeah, and you can have it on dimmer. I mean, that's brilliant, isn't it? It's got a timer on as well. 15, 30, 60, 120 minutes. I was like, yeah, what? Oh, I think I've just turned his big light off with this remote because his light in here is on remote as well. Oh my God. I've just done it in the kitchen and we've got lights running around the kickboards at the bottom of the right kitchen. And as I'm showing Steve this light, they're all flashing on and off and they change colour. So that got really good. Yeah, hang on, see if I can put his light back on. There you are. So you've got to watch where you Obviously cheap Chinese, aren't they? But yeah. Anyway, I don't think I can turn it off on the thing. I think you have to turn it off there. Anyway, so what you do then is you take that away, leave that in the thing. Yeah, yeah. Take that bit away, charge it up, bring it back. It's got a little bayonet fish, and then how good's that? And I thought, I'm sure I've got lamps where I don't really want lamps because I've got to have it there so I can plug it in. And I thought that'd just be brilliant. I really did. Now, if I turn this off, this big light's going to go off as well, don't you? I'm having a lovely day. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I am sleeping on average about 4 hours if I'm lucky. So this is what you get. I do apologise. I'm just delirious now. So, yeah, fault lock goes off. Hang on. That's all this power I've got. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this afternoon anyway. I'm going to use them somewhere just because I've got a point to prove now. I cleaned all Steve's desk down. I don't know how we're working and it was thick with dust. And he's been so patient. But, omelettes and eggs and all that, we knew it to be like this. We really, when we started it, didn't know what else we're forecasting in our lives. And obviously for us, wheels have come off a little bit, haven't they? But onwards and upwards, we've got to do these things. I'm to keep having a stop in a minute, but we'll get there. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the lights that I found that go in there now. I was quite impressed with them. I was like, oh, we've got these. And I can't even remember what we bought them for. We did a tally and thought we needed 2 packs of these things for some reason. I don't know if you were going to put one at the top and one at the bottom in his cupboard. There, the glass cupboard. I don't know. Can't remember. We've had them a long time. So now I just need to get one of them things to make his coffee table work and everything in this world will be wonderful again. Just before I came in here, Steve's just made me a cup of tea and he put it on my coffee table, my end table, and he's just sent it flying. And of course, you know what you like. You just put stuff on there, don't you? This week, obviously, well, not obviously, because to a lot of people they won't do this, but I've been looking for nice verses to be read at Mum's funeral. So I've got 2 Bibles on there. One was Steve's from his confirmation, so when he was about 11, 12-ish, I would have thought. He's had it that long. And he's just sent a mug of tea all over it. And I've got a moderner. I've got a few Bibles. I think we've got more Bibles than we've got anything else. But when it comes to literature, but I've got like a journaling one, and it's easier to follow. So I was looking in that to see if there were any nice verses, and that's got, baptised with a mug of tea as well. So brilliant. But hey, tell you what though, got the ochre out, went straight over it. No messing. My floor looks immaculate. Well, that bit does. Rest of it looks ready for doing. But that bit where I've just been, I tell you what, it's fantastic, that ochre. It's just cleaned itself. It's just gone and thought, you know what, give myself a clean. Wonderful. Still love it. So I shall say, I don't turn that off because all the lights will go off. I thought I could perhaps press this button on the side that turns it on. It changes its shade when you're doing it there. But you can't actually turn it off there. I don't think, anyway. Oh, you can if you hold it. Didn't know that. Right, anyway. Enough of that buggering about. Thank you so much. If you stay till the end, well done. Because I know it's not brilliant. I know that. Like I say, we've had a lot on. I'm going to go now because I've waffled on for long enough. I'm not going to edit this. What you're getting here is what you're getting. So, hello, new subscribers. Hope you want to stick around. It's not always going to be to this standard. It might even go a little bit better. Who knows? So, yeah. Thanks all, and I'll catch you all again soon. So, for now, cheerio.